They're selling y'all wolf tickets, people. You're eating them right up.
Hey, pussy, are you still there?
I back. Trust me, I back.
But I'm not impressed by your performance.
Yes. What is up? MCR family? UFC 237 live fight chat, immediate reaction. Aldo Volkanovski on right now. We're sorry for a little bit of the late start, but I wanted to get you guys some content. Aldo Volkanovski, first round, 4 minutes, 30 seconds for those that want to sync up with us. Fu, how you doing today? Obviously joined by Fugatti. Fugatti MCR, all platforms. Matt Hunter MCR, all platforms. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe. Patreon.com/Mixed Combat Radio. But like I said, this is Aldo Volkanovski. Jose Aldo, one of the best of all time, fighting one of the best up-and-comers right now in the sport. I am on my seat, on edge for this fight right now. Both guys, great power, great athleticism. This could change on a dime. Fu, how you doing, man?
Yeah, doing well, man. Just got off of that Jared Hurd fight, which was, fight of the year candidate. So, and now we're getting into a great UFC card. So that's a good night. Good night for combat sports.
Agreed. I hit the like button, like I said, for all the combat sports, all the content you're getting. But I am absolutely thrilled to have this card, all the fights. Plus, we have Belter card. We're going to have to play catch up on. DAZN, not DAZN card, Top Rank card on ESPN Plus. A lot of fights still we have not seen. A lot of fights to still break down. Probably going to break them down tomorrow. But digressing. Aldo taking the center of this cage, and I think sort of trying to sort of be the dominant outside fighter right now. Volkanovski looking to, I think, catch Aldo slipping in a sense, and also trying to get on the inside and do some damage. But Aldo definitely going to make Volkanovski second-guess himself here.
Yeah. Neither guy's found the range yet.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing clean's landed.
Some good leg kicks from Aldo. That's about it.
Yeah.
Volkanovski, the much shorter opponent in a sense in terms of arm length, leg length. He's going to have to, I think, really get around the nice jab of Aldo, the great right-hand counter of Aldo, the leg kicks of Aldo. It's going to be a struggle for Volkanovski here, and probably his toughest fight to date. It is his toughest fight to date. Even the Chad Mendes win, which was obviously a huge performance for him, was one that is not going to absolutely test him for a Jose Aldo. Aldo landed a good 2 hooks to the body there about 10 seconds ago. And Aldo, I expect him to really open up in the second round. He always does. Usually he's always a slow starter. So I expect Aldo to sort of be at this range, land the jab, look to really sort of piece him apart a little bit, the leg kick, and in the second round open up. Like he did in Jeremy Stevens' fight, the Natamura Kano fight, for example.
Inside leg kick for Volkanovski's looking.
Ooh, defense from Aldo there. Beautiful. Slipped the 1-2 there from Volkanovski, and just beautiful, sublime head movement there. It's crazy that, like, if you think about the reaction of Jose Aldo post the Max Holloway loss in the second fight to sort of our perception of him now after this huge winning streak he's had against top 10 competition. He sort of got like a second leg in his career all of a sudden. It's beautiful to see. Good leg.
Yeah, he's just smart, really smart fighter. Just he has little things that you don't see a lot of guys do. Even just the way he like slipped a leg kick earlier, just by like kind of like just bending his leg a little bit, but just like right out of the way. Like he's a smooth guy. It's fun to watch those guys who are like Silva and Aldo, like guys that are just
on
so
another level.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like otherworldly athletes too, like their explosive ability, their power, their speed, their stamina. They are great athletes on top of just being great fighters, and that's a deadly combination.
Yeah.
Volkanovski, though, another really good athlete too. So this is gonna be interesting to see who wins out in this battle. Both guys opening up here in the last sort of 30 seconds of the round. Aldo doing a good job of walking him down. I'm shocked about that. Ooh, good step in knee. Aldo throws some heavy hooks there. I think they missed, but that
nice.
That flying knee was beautiful.
He was staggered a little bit there for a second.
Ooh, good left hand there from Volkanovski to end the round. But that was a good round. That was a suspenseful round. I think Aldo won that clearly 10-9, but wow, beautiful stuff.
Yeah, it was just
Good tactical
first
round.
rounds are always hard to score, it just depends on what you're really looking for scoring. But Aldo definitely was pressing the action. Some really clean body shots. The knee there at the end kind of wobbled him. So if you're going off damage, it's probably going to be an Aldo 10-9. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. It's an Aldo 10-9 round. Let us know in the chat what you guys thought, who you guys thought won that round. Because it was a close one, per se. Second round about to start. Let's see if Aldo opens up like I predicted. Aldo looks so composed right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing the sort of renaissance he's had in his career.
That's the cool thing about fighting. I mean, some of these guys, they take a few losses and you think like, man, where's he going to go? And then they just have some major resurgence.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I mean,
wild.
Robbie Lawler's probably I think the most famous MMA fighter for that because, famously got knocked out cold by Nick Diaz in 2003, win in the regional scene, win the Strikeforce scene, the smallest circuit, came back in the UFC and all of a sudden went on a run, became UFC champion, looked amazing. That doesn't happen for a lot of guys.
Yeah. Pretty tentative round by both. Like
Thus far,
Aldo
yeah.
pressing forward here for sure.
Ooh. But Aldo, man, he is just ready to explode with some combinations. You can tell.
Yep.
Anytime he feels like he can throw, he throws in 2s and 3s right now. I like that. He's not really throwing single shots.
Yep. And you can see he's like, it looks like he's might have noticed like something about Volkanovski, like how he's coming forward because he's like really trying to time that right hand.
Yes, and the left hook too. Like he definitely sees something with the boxing of Volkanovski that he can sort of capitalize on. And I think Aldo, the way he throws combinations, Volkanovski's going to be in trouble here because not only that, Volkanovski's throwing in single shots.
Yep.
If you notice that, Volkanovski's throwing like a single jab out there, a single right hand.
Oh, there he caught him good.
And Aldo just able to, I think, time that, get out of the way of it, and he's, I think, about to start landing some more counters. I think the range is a little bit off still. He's still a little bit too far back, in my opinion. Ooh, good right hand there from Volkanovski.
He caught him with that left hook, like you were saying too. He timed it well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, good right hand right there. I like that he missed with the kick, but he didn't stop. He followed through with the right hand to get in there.
But Volkanovski's doing a decent job of trying to outsmart him here. And for a guy that has, I mean, a fraction of the experience of Aldo, he's doing a decent job of it.
Yeah.
It definitely shows that Volkanovski is a really good prospect, a really good, up-and-coming contender.
Oh, nice left hand.
For having this little experience, be able to try to go, like, shot for shot with Aldo, like, technique for technique with him. Most guys wouldn't do that.
Volkanovski's got some really good feints.
Great step in elbow there from Volkanovski. That was a beautiful elbow.
Yeah, and he's got some really, really good feints.
I think somebody got poked in the eye.
Oh, is that what he's saying?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I think the eye poke.
Oh, yeah, you can see it for sure.
Fight's about to start. Resume, but nothing too hard. Nothing too big of a deal. But he set up that. Oh, the elbow missed, though. The elbow didn't even land. They showed the highlight of it.
Oh, yeah, it just caught him on the shoulder.
Yeah, wow.
That's the tough thing about judging these fights. If you don't have replay, you're like, that connected.
Oh, I would have thought that would connect.
Yeah.
Ooh, good 1-2 there from Jose Aldo. Volkanovski trying to get that right hand going.
Oh, that was a nice left.
Aldo's a fantastic pocket fighter. Like, he really is. Like, I think he thrives in the mid-range pocket more so than I think most guys in the sport. At the top level. Like, he really likes being in the mid-range and just going combination for combination with his opponent. I think he feels comfortable there. Because most of the time he's a better boxer than his opponent.
Yeah. And you can tell Volkanovski, I think, is at this point kind of knows, like, stand up in the boxing, he's going to get beat. So now he's trying to change it up,
But Aldo is one of the best defensive grapplers of all time.
Yeah.
He's taken the back of Volkanovski in the clinch. Volkanovski doing a really good job, though, getting out of it, circling, turning him. Now Aldo's back is against the cage.
Both of these guys are just fucking both super powerful. You can tell, like,
super talented.
Like you said, man, like some top athletes.
Especially that mixture of top athletes and top fighters. Because you can have a top athlete but not be a top fighter. You can have top fighters but not be a top athlete. But the mixture, that's where you get the pound for pound talents. Ooh, Volkanovski's getting close with those combinations when he's rushing in.
Yeah.
Aldo also is at times backing up straight. Sometimes he slips and does some lateral movement, but other times he backs up straight.
I like how Volkanovski uses that little feint, the leg feint. Like he keeps him honest because he's done enough work with the inside leg kick that it's like feinting and just keeping Aldo off enough.
Who did you give that round to?
Man, I feel like
I'm picking Aldo. I think Aldo won that 10-9, but that was close.
That's a tough one. And if that elbow had landed flush, maybe it would have been.
But now that we know it didn't.
But you saw the replay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd probably go Aldo on that one too. He had some really nice shots landed there. Volkanovski did have a really good left hand though in that round, but the counter left hook I thought of Aldo was really nice in that round. It's probably the most damaging shot.
Plus the leg kick, I think he was landing more leg kicks. I think he was landing the jab more and better than Volkanovski.
Yeah. And Volkanovski went for the takedown and all that, tried to get him against the cage and really didn't have any success. So
no success there, I agree.
Yeah.
Third and final round for the Jose Aldo fight versus Volkanovski. Might be 1-1 apiece, might be 2-0 Aldo. Could go either way right now. Both guys hug it out to start the third round. So nice. Now go punch each other.
So funny.
Aldo lands a nice right hand there. Volkanovski's really trying with these elbows, man. I like it. He's being creative with them. I don't know why he's doing it, though, because he's not really landing his punches. So if they're out of range, why throw elbows if your punches are out of range?
I'm having some of those issues people mentioned last time on the ESPN pay-per-view where it's like...
Oh, good right hands there from Volkanovski. 2 good right hands.
Oh.
Are you having some buffering issues there?
No, it's going back to the main screen and saying it can't play, and then I have to refresh it and reload it, and then it pops back up and plays, but just a little weird.
Again, the PS4 app, flawless.
Yeah. I'm just going on the PS4 from now on.
Get a Roku stick or an Apple TV too. I hear they're pretty good because it's the same app. It's the same, software. Volkanovski doing really good in this round. He's winning it.
I think it's going to end up being a close fight at the decision.
Yeah, because if that second round is a swing round, first round is clearly Aldo. Right now, Volkanovski's doing really good work in this round. Good body kick there from Volkanovski.
And with 3 rounds, it's so tough.
Yeah, I hate it. Ooh, good combination there from Volkanovski.
He's doing really good work in this round. Um, he looks powerful too. Like you can tell Aldo doesn't want to get caught with anything, you know? Like the few times he's hit him, it's really looked effective. Oh, that was a nice shot on the break.
Zach asking which PS4 app? ESPN app. Duh. This fight's on ESPN. Oh, ESPN pay-per-view. Ooh. Good combination from Volkanovski again. Right hand, left hand lands clean. Aldo struggling here in this round. Breathing a little bit hard right now.
His movement's not there, you know?
Yeah, it looks a little bit labored right now. And in the Max Holloway fights, this is where Holloway took over, was in the 3rd and 4th rounds.
Yeah. Max is a freak show with and we don't have a 4th and 5th round, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's gonna come down to that 2nd round probably, because this round thus far has been a Volkanovski round pretty clearly.
I don't necessarily get this part of Volkanovski's plan though, because he's had no success really from here. Like, just really kneeing him to the leg. You know, obviously it's not fun to get kneed in the leg, but I don't know what it's going to do for him in terms of like the scoring.
Well, that at the very most is just neutral. Foo.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Give it to Aldo?
Well, no, I understand.
For getting
but
pressed
it's
up against the cage? No, just a neutral position.
Yeah, but it's like if you're not sure you're winning.
Oh,
that
no.
was a hell of an elbow.
Good right hander for Volkanovski again. No, of course, in the grand scheme of the 3-round fight, in terms of trying to win the fight, yes. But individually, tactically speaking, within a round, no, this is fine to do. I have no issues with this overall. Because he is constantly switching. If you see it, he's constantly switching. Whether going to single leg, high waist, low waist, trying to drop down to like maybe a high ankle pick or something. But Aldo is just stopping him. Yeah. Aldo's negating everything.
And he had a great elbow and another good combination out of there too. So he did get some damage in. It's definitely a Volkanovski round. That's going to be a really tight decision, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Rounds ending. Volkanovski clearly won this round. I have it 29-28, Jose Aldo. But I could see it either one. I could see a 29-28 scorecard for Volkanovski, honestly. That second round was close. Not enough happened in that fight for you to clearly point out the winner.
No. Does that to you say a lot about Volkanovski, or how are you taking that?
I think that just that shows how good Volkanovski is. I mean, he went technique with Jose Aldo. I mean, yes, he didn't win it, in my opinion, but even in a loss, that still showed something, Yeah. Think about all the guys that Aldo has been able just to run through in this top 10. You couldn't do that with Volkanovski. Not even close. This was the first, I would say, competitive, close fight for Jose Aldo since the Holloway losses. Maybe not the most fun of the fight since that loss, but definitely I would say the toughest, just because Aldo had to work, he had to figure it out, he had to try to adapt, and he was struggling there. Both guys were struggling to be efficient. And that's
look at Aldo trying to get over there to see what the decision is. Buffer was showing the card, and Aldo kind of like moved over.
All three judges. 30-27. Whoa!
Unanimous for Volkanovski?
Wow.
That's pretty wild.
All three judges gave that 30-27. Every judge gave every single round for Volkanovski in that fight. That's not right. Right? That can't be okay.
I don't know how they could have seen that because the first round is even if you said 1 and 2 were swing rounds, like that's rough.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that. That made no sense to me at all. Chat, let us know what you think. Jay, Zach, Santiago. Wow. I'm not happy about that.
That's crazy.
How
I just don't. No one had a dominant enough performance for that.
damn. I'm seeing people score at 29-28. I have no issue with that for Volkanovski. Damn. He went to Brazil and swept every round from Aldo in a close competitive fight. How is that possible?
No, realistically, I was thinking Aldo was going to get the decision because they were in Brazil. You know?
Wow. I need to see more opinions about that scorecard. Wow. I don't agree with that scorecard at all. Fu, your thoughts on it, man? You've been pretty quiet. Thanks for being a great B mic over here.
Yo, sorry.
Fuck, yo,
I'm just.
I'm talking 90% of the time. I stop and wait for you to talk, and you just
I was enamored by the fans here that
Fuck.
have like UFC
hold
gloves on in the
hold
crowd
on.
and everything.
You
It's
drink
funny.
coffee and you get less energy in this show. Come on, man. What are you doing there?
No, I don't agree with the decision, but like I probably gave the second round as a swing round, the third round to Volkanovski. I thought he won anyways, but unanimous 30-27 seems off. I don't know. It's not good scoring. And I'm just floored because I thought that it would be I thought Aldo would get a tight decision because of being in Brazil, you know? Like you figure it usually goes that way and that's always the talking point, but uh man,
Damn.
that was a weird fight. I didn't feel like either one was dominant, so I didn't see 30-27 coming, you know?
I agree. Absolutely agree. If you guys want to call in, 323-870-4051. Press 1 to get in the queue. We're going to actually open up the blog talk line right now as we call into it. Sorry for the inconvenience. Jay was yelling at us in the chat to start the show, so we had to start it early.
Start your show now. Press 1.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Yes, guys, if you want to call in, 323-870-4051. If you want to call in, get your thoughts off on that fight or anything else that's happened on the card thus far. 'Cause I've been watching this whole card, and wow, that's insane.
Dude, I hope we get some kind of like super badass Silva knockout.
I doubt. I think Silva's about to get knocked out viciously.
I know. I'm just saying.
Man, every Brazilian's been losing on this card. If you've been noticing, in like devastating fashion too. Like Lil Nog got knocked down in vicious fashion. Brazilian legend. I think Thiago Alves lost, though I don't remember who won that fight. I remember watching it, but I don't remember who won it. Who else? Bethe Correa. She lost as well. Brazilians are not doing well, man. Jose Aldo lost every round somehow in Brazil. How the fuck does that happen?
Every round. It's wild. How did that, like, that's wild, man. It's just a retirement card. It's funny.
Oh, man. Poor Brazilian fighters right now. Let me see. Thiago Moises beat Kurt Harbala. Okay. We had Warley Alvarez beat Sergio Moraes in all Brazilian fight. Okay. BJ Penn fought and lost in a fight that I don't care about. Stop beating women. Allegedly.
Oh, you said Penn lost?
Yeah, in case anyone comes at me. Allegedly beat women. And actually, Brazilians doing pretty decent on this card. Not too bad.
Allegedly, Penn's a piece of shit. Allegedly.
Allegedly. He's a complete asshole and dirtbag human individual. Happens. Allegedly.
That's all you have to say.
It is from a legal perspective. That's what I was told in a movie once. I think Silva is about to walk out right now. So, last minute thoughts before this Silva Cannonier fight. Cannonier making the drop from all the way from a heavyweight. He looks like he has found his own. He's in great shape. He is still somehow smaller than Anderson Silva. Crazy. I don't know how this guy was at heavyweight, man. And fighting like decent heavyweight competition too.
Yeah.
But I think Cannonier looked fantastic against David Branch. He was a borderline top 15 competitor. I think Cannonier is probably just going to muscle Silva around in a pretty one-sided fight, unless Silva catches them clean with a shot and changes the entire momentum and complexion of the fight. But again, that's risky. Like you have to have a level of faith in that happening more so than Cannonier just being the younger, aggressive, better athlete, higher output fighter at this point in time. And all those things are the antithesis and kryptonite of what Anderson Silva is.
This is definitely not the fight that any of us wanted for Silva, right? But it's here. I would love to see like a retirement knockout win and see Silva go out in like a great way. But I think you're right. Cannonier will probably knock Silva out at some point in this fight. It's just, I don't think.
Seems likely.
I mean,
this is what happens in combat sports. The young eat the old.
Yeah.
Like, just what happens, man. Like, this is one of those fights that's going to be the young eating the old.
It's rough. It's rough to watch if you like the old guy.
Absolutely. Yogi in the chat. What up, Yogi? Long-time listener saying Zabit versus Ortega. Is that announced? I didn't see that being announced. Not surprised, though. I love that fight. Tony versus Cowboy. Yes, that was announced yesterday. Yeah. Not 100% in love with that fight, but I'll talk about it tomorrow with Anthony and Jason.
And Nate and Pettis. Nate Diaz, Anthony Pettis are saying.
Oh, Jay. What up, Jay? Jay?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Jay, is this you?
Hello? Hello?
You keep breaking up. Jay, hang up, call back in if you want, or try Skype. But you kept breaking up for some reason. I don't know what that was. That was weird. But yes, Food, to your point. I think Cannonier is too much, man. And we're going to see a heartbreaking loss here. And it happens. Shit happens, right? Hopefully, Silva just retires after it. That's my hope. It's in Brazil. Co-main event on pay-per-view. Hopefully, he just has that moment. He can just go away and stop getting hurt. But then again, he did put on a really competitive, close fight with Israel Adesanya. And Adesanya is a top 5 competitor in the division, so who knows, man? Like Silva,
that's kind of what I was thinking. Is
Silva can still beat top 20 competition. That's the scary part. He might lose to every top 10 opponent, but still beat top 20 competition.
Yeah.
And how old is Silva now? What is he, in his 40s?
I think he was 40, yeah. 40 or 41. Man, when he fought Adesanya, he was 40, right? Or something. I think is what they were saying.
Where is it? 44.
44.
Damn. Yeah.
Yo, that's mad old. What a G though to compete at that level. Still at 44 years old.
And against Jared fucking Cannonier. The highest risk, lowest reward fight you can get in the middleweight division, right? Think about it. Is there another guy that presents that much risk, but presents that little for Anderson Silva? Both in name value, vicinity to the title shot, mix. It just does nothing for Anderson. Anderson can win this fight in highlight reel fashion, and no one's going to really care because it's Jared Cannonier.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's kind of rough for the UFC to do this to Silva. I don't know. Maybe Silva picked this fight. I doubt it, but I don't know how this match was made.
Yogi saying Yoel is 42. But yeah, Yoel has been fighting in MMA for what? 10 years? Maybe? Anderson's been fighting since the 90s, bro. Like, that's just a different stratosphere. Jay, let's go to you. Sorry, back. Jay?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Yo.
What's up?
Testing. We good? We good?
We're good, yeah.
Yo, what the fuck was that Aldo fight? That shit was... it wasn't... I can't lie. It was trash. Bruh.
It was anticlimactic.
Mike,
it was definitely
bro,
anticlimactic.
You remember Aldo. WEC Aldo. Leg kicks Aldo. Fucking render you paralyzed Aldo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What happened to that guy?
But we've also seen Jose Aldo have bad fights before. Like, we've also seen him put on some snoozers before. Like, even in his run. The Kenny Florian fight.
But they were still dominant. They were dominant. They were...
True.
You could still see... You still saw glimpses of Aldo.
Absolutely.
Like, these last couple fights, he's been winning. I get it. Moicano...
Jeremy Stevens.
Who's the guy before him?
Jeremy Stevens.
Yeah, Jeremy Stevens.
Yep.
Like, yo, he looked good, but man, it's not the same. It's not, and I don't know what it is.
Well,
I think Conor took his soul. I don't know what it is, man.
We're definitely gonna talk about that more. Jay, Anderson Silva fight is on right now. We'll go back to you after the Silva fight. Get your thoughts about Silva and more about Jose Aldo, because I do like that conversation and some of the substance we can have there. But Silva, Cannonier on right now, 4 minutes and about 40 seconds. If those want to sync up with us. Fu, how you doing over there, man? Nice B mic.
We're good. We're good. I was letting Jay talk.
I know. I'm messing with you, man. Relax.
Yeah. Silva does somehow look much bigger than this guy who used to be a heavyweight. What the fuck?
Go back and watch some of the Cannonier's fight at heavyweight too. Like, he didn't look. Obviously, he was out of shape, but he didn't look fat. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't look like Derek Lewis or Roy Nelson. It wasn't like he obviously went on a Biggest Loser and became like an athlete. The guy looked brolic from the beginning. Jay was saying, who's your pick for the co-main and main? Cannonier is my pick for the co-main. I think I've been pretty clear about that. For the main event, Rose Namajunes. I think she's the superior fighter in almost every way. Though Andrade is a stylistic nightmare for a lot of people in the division, including Rose Namajunes. But I'm picking Rose because she's the better technical fighter. Cannonier doing a decent job of staying outside of the center line against the southpaw of Anderson Silva. I like that. Every time he throws a leg kick or a left hook, he is slipping off the center line, getting outside foot placement. I do like that.
He's got. Oh man, he just hit him with a good leg kick too. Cannonier's got a lot of power. I think you're right. We're gonna see Silva get dropped in this fight. Probably nasty.
And Silva, like, in this late stage of his career, has become like a minimalist, right? Like, he picks his spots. He'll explode in moments, but he never has sustained offense. He just doesn't have that anymore. Cannonier can really take advantage of that because Silva does not fight in long sort of runs. He fights in spurts. And if you are the young guy with better stamina, that is faster and a better athlete, you can really fuck up a guy like that. Cannonier switching stances right now. Look at that. I like it. Okay. Switching back to orthodox now. Ooh, switch high kick from Anderson Silva gets blocked, but Silva, damn, every once in a while, still amazing.
Dude, he's such a freak. Like, I can't believe he's 44 years old.
And doing that shit.
Competing at the top level with fucking...
You see in their prime, great strikers rarely do like switch kicks like that. And Anderson Silva at 44 pulled one off and almost landed it. Ooh, right hand from Cannonier lands again. Silva's gonna get hurt from those right hands, man.
Oh.
Cannonier in the clinch though. Let's see if Silva can bring the Silva of old.
Nice elbow.
Good combination from Cannonier as he exits the clinch. Really piecing him up right
Great
now.
Great combination. Yeah, that was nice.
Silva's struggling here, as
Great
expected,
jab.
but this is a really fun fight thus far. Silva not really throwing a lot of his hands right now.
No, he's very, very much like just looking for the counter strikes, I think.
Or not even counter hands. Like he's looking for kicks. Like he's not even throwing his hands. Like not a straight left. It's all leg kicks, all body kicks.
Just kind of playing with his hands, like moving them around, like touching.
Well, I don't think he's comfortable to exchange with the boxing exchange with him. I think that's what it is.
No, yeah.
I think he wants to be a little bit farther away so he can get out of there if need be.
Nice defense.
About 45 seconds left in the first round.
Whew. If he connects with that body shot like that, that's gonna. That looked like
good
it
jab
hurt.
from Silva.
Oh my god. A little bit of a different dynamic here to finish this round with Silva pushing forward the whole time.
High kick blocked. Silva is looking for something. You see something. Oh! Leg kick, inside leg kick, drops Anderson Silva. Herb Deem stops the fight. I think Anderson Silva blew out his knee.
Damn, man.
Anderson Silva is crying on the ground. Oh my god. I don't think it's a leg break. I don't think it's anything like that from before, but it looks like he blew out his knee. That's what it looks like to me. Wow.
Man, that first time he caught him with that leg kick, I saw Anderson like nearly fall down early in the round.
Oh my god. As somebody that I've blown out my knee before, ladies and gentlemen, and I can tell you the amount of pain that Anderson Silva's in right now. It is unbearable.
I'm good on Herb Dean catching that like that so quickly.
That's a torn like MCL or LCL right there, man. That is not a good time. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, that's not okay. Wow. Fantastic leg kick TKO by Jared Cannonier.
Man.
Wow. I am in shock right now.
You know, I'm not really, because that
up.
first leg kick he hit him with, he didn't take it well. And man, oh yeah, come on guys, help him to the damn stool.
I think Anderson's ignoring it, to be honest. I just heard you saw him say it's bad.
Yeah.
That's what he literally just
yeah. It's
like,
bad.
It's bad. It's bad, guys. Wow.
While he stands up. It's like, yeah, so sit down, bud. Sit down.
Jay, if you want to call back in, feel free. Wow. Damn. Oh, that was that made my knee hurt. Wow.
At least he didn't take any more damage. Herb Dean was right on top of that shit.
Yeah, that was a merciful stoppage from Herb Dean. That
Yeah.
he didn't have to do that. He did not have to.
No.
I thank you, Herb Dean. That's a
Could
guy
have
that
been Mario Yamasaki to let him get him about 20 more times.
there was the good old Yves Levine, man. Silver would have maybe died in there. I had his entire leg chopped off. Damn. Wow. I'm just gonna stay disbelief right now, guys. Honestly, that was. I mean, we expected Cannonier to do it, but not like that. Not with a clean leg kick. And for those who don't know, I'm a sucker for leg kick TKOs. I've always been. It's a big reason why I'm a fan of Jose Aldo and like Edson Barboza, right? Because they're leg kick artists, right? Like they specialize in that. Mirko Crocott back in the day, Marco Huas back in the day, way back in the day, Pedro Hizzo way back in the day. All those guys I've always been a big fan of. Jay's called back in. I assume he wants to shit on Jose Aldo. And obviously talk about that devastating TKO loss for Anderson Silva. Jay, how are you doing again?
Why?
Yeah, that's a good question, Jay. Why did they do
Not
this?
again. You're 44 and go home, play with your kids, your grandkids, go fishing. What are you doing, Anderson, man? He's done. He shouldn't have. I had high hopes for this. My mind was telling me no, but my body
That's
told
your
me.
body.
But like deep down, I hope that there was some, because he looked good in the fight with Adesanya.
He did.
Looked good.
He
did
did.
his thing. Like in my opinion, that was probably one of his best performances in a while, even though he lost. So
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping that he would have something left in the tank, but it's over for him, man. Rest in peace, the Spider.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
PRT. Rest in peace, everything, man. It's over.
4 out of 40 for him, man. Damn. R.I.P.
Close the curtain, man.
What do you want for Jared Cannonier next, man? Maybe like a Jack Hermanson fight who just beat Jacare. What do you want for Cannonier, who just picked up his biggest win of his career?
Hermanson looked good against Jacare. Jacare is another one. I think he's done too, man. He's 39. He needs to hang it up. But as far as Cannonier and who there is for him left, what's the rankings looking like? That's what I want to know. Let me look at this. Who is there? To be honest, I don't know if he touches a lot of these guys in the top 7, top 8. Other than Weidman, I think Weidman's a little bit over the hill. If anything, I think I'd like to see him and Weidman get in there.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate that. I don't understand how he looks so small. I was listening to you guys, and I heard Fu talk about how bigger Anderson looked, and I was like, what are you talking about? This guy used to fight a heavyweight, and I switched back to the fight, and it looked like this man looks like a welterweight, like a big welterweight. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anderson looked like he had some size on him, but I don't know. Jared is good. Don't get it twisted. I'm not roasting or you know what I mean, but I don't know if I see him touching. I could be wrong, obviously. This is MMA, but if anything, I'd like to see him against Weidman. Weidman, maybe. That's probably
That'd be a fun fight.
A nice little match, making an interesting little thing.
And it'll definitely tell us
Weidman
if, like
also,
you
he's
say,
not the same.
if Weidman is over the hill. Because I think a lot of people are wondering that. And if Cannonier beats him, we know.
For sure, 100%, yeah. And man, fuck. Today's just not a day for legends. A lot of underdog. It was Cannonier. He was a small favorite, I think.
Yeah.
But in general, there's a lot of underdog wins tonight that happened, MMA and boxing. So fuck.
Today is definitely not a day for legends. Man, they keep showing that leg kick, and it's just like, oh, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, Silva's struggling to get out of the cage right now. Really struggling.
Let me ask you guys this: you think he's done? You think he's gonna? He can't come back. It's not 40. What to come back when he's 45, 46? you can't heal the same. Your body doesn't heal at that age. So
I agree.
what do you guys think?
I 110% agree. I think this is done. This is it. Like
I wanted him to retire after Adesanya because I just wanted him to go out. You know, I felt like that was like
On
a good moment. Yeah.
Yeah, on a good light, you know.
definitely.
Yeah, no, I wanted him to. I thought he was going to lose a decision, and do the typical take off your gloves, put them on the floor, and cry a little bit. You know, I was getting ready to start the waterworks. You know, the spider just retired. You know, and then it ends like this. You know what I mean?
Even worse.
Honestly, like, can he even do a proper retirement after this? Like.
No,
like,
he didn't. They tried interviewing him, but he was in too much pain. Like they just had to take him away.
Bro, Anderson deserves so much more, man.
It's gonna end like
imagine
True,
the greatest
True
of all
Detective,
time, and your career ends like this.
Well,
you know,
and
like
plus,
True Detective season 1, he's gonna be in a wheelchair and they're gonna be having an awkward conversation with him, how he survived that leg kick.
And plus, like it harkens back to the leg break and sort of the PTSD of us fans of that, and even probably himself. So, yeah, I think it's done. I think we as fans probably want it to be done too. To see Anderson get hurt anymore would just be too heartbreaking.
Oh, I don't. Yeah,
I saw a couple. I saw in the first few minutes of the round he was getting an inside leg kick, and I saw him buckling, and I automatically thought about back in 2013, 2012, whenever that Weidman fight was, automatically, and then this goes and happens.
Agreed.
God.
Anything else, Jay? You want to wait till after the main event?
Oh man, Rose, Jessica, I'm so depressed, man. This is a depressing ass card, man. I get that bullshit Aldo fight. Volkanovski's good, you know. I fuck with him. He's definitely next for the title. I don't think Frankie's gonna get it. I think they're most likely gonna give it to Volkanovski. But
Agreed.
you had that fight, which is kind of doo doo. I mean, Alex did his thing, but I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't the most impact.
No.
And then this. I mean, and I didn't really check out the undercard, so I don't really know what happened there. But so I don't know. Hopefully the Rose fight makes up for the last two, you know. And it depends if it's any good. I'll probably check back in with y'all. I'm sad, man.
All right. Thanks, Jay, for the call, man. That's the card has been decent. I'll say. But again, it's gonna be sad. Like you have Lil Nog getting knocked out in vicious fashion. That's sad. You have Beche Carrera getting finished. That was actually pretty fun because I'm not the biggest Beche Carrera fan. The UFC Fight Pass prelims, which also are on ESPN Plus as well. Those were all really fun fights, even though I didn't know anyone that was fighting. Those were all fun fights. Rory Alvarez knocked out Sergio Moraes. That was a fun fight and a really good knockout. Thiago Moises versus Hopalov. That was also a good fight. It's been a decent card. Not a great card by any stretch of the imagination. Like 236 last time was top to bottom a great card. Like great action, great finishes, fights that had meaning to them, and plus you can argue 2 title fights at the top, right? Even though they're both interim title fights. This one's a little bit weaker, a little bit thinner. It just is naturally. Plus, it's a Brazil card, so that is going to happen. Jay St. Girl came in 6 pounds overweight, shaking my head. Yeah, she did. I was pretty happy about her losing. Beche Carrera came in 6 pounds overweight, not the main event, not anyone in the main event. Jay, I want to make a note of this because I think it's. I'm not going to. I'm trying to frame it right, so it's not like I'm coming at Jake. That's not what I'm doing. But Jake's saying, "Bruh, it's 10 past 5 a.m. He's in the UK. And I've stayed up to watch a women's strawweight fight. What's wrong with me?" And Jay, I think you just welcome to modern combat sports, man. Like women's combat sports in the last 5-10 years has exploded to where a Rose Namajunes Jessica Andrade fight is a fantastic fight, both on paper as hardcores and in a sense casuals. Like I think not in the large sense for casual fans, but if you have casual female fans that follow the sport, they know who Rose Namajunes is. They care who Rose Namajunes is. That's important. And I think the male population of combat sports, especially in MMA, has embraced women, and it's a good thing. Jay, embrace it, man. Like, it's awesome. I think on top of it, yes, it's new. Yes, it's a weird thing made for some old guard heads, but this is a great fight. I'm excited for it. Andrade could come in here and bully Namajunes. We could see a Hurd Williams fight in a sense, right, where the underdog all of a sudden becomes the bully and the champion can't get her off. That could absolutely happen. And it could be a fun fight as long as it lasts and Andrade beats up and gets the KO. Or we see Namajunes really show that she is levels above the competition, similar to what she did against Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Where all of a sudden it's like, whoa, Rose Namajunas is really, really fucking good. I think that's probably what we're going to see here. I think the first couple rounds are going to be close, competitive, and then Namajunas is just, her footwork is too good, her angles are too good. Jessica Andrade just does not cut off the ring enough to me. She chases her opponent too much. And I think that's going to be her downfall here. But man, I am hyped. Andrade is walking out right now. Fu, last minute predictions. Rose Namajunas, Jessica Andrade, Thug Rose. Your thoughts?
Thug Rose is gonna finish her. I'm hoping for a really good ending here. I think Namajunes is she's just so much better. Like you said, her movement, Andrade,
her lateral movement is just so good.
Yes, and as good as Andrade is, like I don't think she's gonna deal with that well. And I'm kind of a stand for Rose, man.
We are.
Like,
Let's put our bias out there for everyone to know, put on the table. Me and Fu are 100% bias and fanboys of Rose Namajunas.
Yeah.
Hashtag Thug fucking Rose.
Any of you radio personalities think you want smoke? Call me Mr. Chimney. I want smoke.
Yes.
I like her story. She seems like a really great person. So I dig her.
I have watched Rose Namajunas since her second pro fight.
Nice. I haven't been watching that long, but
I've been on the Rose Namajunas train for a very, very long time. Ever since she did that flying armbar, was it in Invicta? This was probably like Invicta 1 or 2, right? This was when Invicta first started. Rose had the long hair. I don't think it was Invicta, though. I think it was the precursor to Invicta. I could be wrong about that again. And she landed a flying armbar, and that was one of those whoa. It went viral for MMA, and it was awesome, man. Good times. I love finding a fighter on the regional scene. That's the best thing.
I think this is a tough fight for her, though. But I think her movement will be what wins the day.
I'm excited. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, call in after the fight, 323-870-4051. Press 1 to get in the queue. International callers, Skype, Mixed Combat Radio. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe. Listening on podcast form on iTunes, Spotify, Radio. Share the show, leave a review, all that fun stuff. Head over to patreon.com/Mixed Combat Radio. $1 a month gets you extra content every week. And again, only $1 a month, $12 a year gets you dozens and dozens and dozens of shows, if not maybe close to 100 shows, extra shows in the year probably. It's definitely worth the investment. And plus, all the proceeds go towards keeping the lights on and towards travel expenses to go to fights, go to press conferences, camera equipment for Fu and Rob, all of the stuff. So, again, patreon.com/Mixed Combat Radio, link below in the description. Jay asking, how much does this pay-per-view cost in the U.S.? $60. Faster Jay saying, gang, gang, yes. Squad. Jay, adding a really good point. And the first time in a while, I literally don't know what to expect from this fight. I actually a little bit in line with you. This is a fight, at least in the last few weeks, I should say. I'm not going to go for the whole year. Last few weeks, this is the one fight that I'm going, this is a tough one to pick. Though I sort of came down with a very firm pick in Namajunas, that one took me a while to get to that pick. The closest would probably be maybe Adesanya and Gaslam. Like that one was really tough for me to pick, to be honest. In hindsight, the Poirier Holloway fight should have been much harder to pick, but I picked Holloway pretty assuredly in that one, and boy was I wrong. Phil, any other thoughts?
Rose looks very, very intent when she walked out. She's you can tell
Intense or intent?
Intent. Like she's focused. She knows
Okay.
what she's up against here. Because I think this is Andrade is a monster, man. Like,
Heaviest hitter, honestly. You can make the argument pound for pound in women's combat sports. She's the heaviest hitter.
And size-wise, she is going to be huge compared to Rose. Like, do you see her come in like with her legs and
in terms of mass, yes, not in terms of height, not in terms of reach, but in terms of pure mass. Probably in terms of fight night weight, what they're weighing right now, Andrade's probably the bigger opponent. Yes, absolutely.
So it seems like Rose is 100% focused, which she always comes in and mentally she is very, very much like the better fighter.
Though she has been very open about her PTSD from the Dolly incident, and I am curious to see her in this fight because I think this is her first fight. No, it's her second fight since the Dolly incident. She did fight Yana since then, but even then, you saw the difference. And like she was slower in that fight to sort of get her game plan going. Jay saying Nunes heaviest surely went up in KO's Cyborg. It's close. It's close. But there's been times Nunes has been in fights and not gotten the knockout when she should have, I should say. Andrade, whenever she's in a fight where she should get the knockout, she usually does, if that makes sense. But maybe I'm wrong about that. I might have been hyperbolic by that, Jay. You might be right about that. It's close, though. Nunes just has the bigger win. Like, that's just the difference.
Yeah.
Knocking out Cyborg means more than knocking out Karolina Kowalkiewicz. But who has the heavier pound-for-pound knockout power? There's an argument there. There's an argument.
Yeah, and I think what's going to be fun to see is can she finish Andrade on the ground?
But Andrade also is a very talented jiu-jitsu player.
Yeah.
Like that's like it's not going to be one-way traffic on the ground for Rose Namajunes, who traditionally has been a very good scramble grappler. Look what she did to Paige Van Zandt. She dominated Paige Van Zandt on the ground. So it's going to be interesting to see the path of victory for both. Well, I should say this: path of victory for Rose Namajunes, because the path of victory for Andrade is her path of victory for every fucking fight. That's why I think she is the favorite on this in terms of the Vegas odds, because it's the clearer path of victory. It's the more streamlined path to victory.
Yeah.
Rose has to have a game plan here. She has to really show levels here to beat Andrade. Even though I think she has those levels, there's still a question there.
Yeah.
While Andrade, it's more assured that she's just going to walk forward and throw bombs, and she's going to frustrate Namajunes at times and really get on the inside and fluster her in a way.
Yep. And let's be honest, like the odds makers and casuals are always going to take the bigger puncher, the knockout artist, over the more technical, because power just the margin of error for like Namajunes is different than Andrade. Like she can take some shots and still land her one killer shot versus Namajunes has to be perfect. A lot of those exchanges. Her movement's going to have to be on point. She's going to have to really work hard. So, but I still think she comes out ahead here. Honestly, I think because if you can make a hit or miss, you can drain them. That's where I think she'll win. If she can make Andrade miss a lot and work, that takes a lot of stamina out of a puncher, So we'll see what she does here. I'm excited for this fight, though.
Jay saying, how y'all think either one of these girls does against Valentina, who's obviously the flyweight champion division above? I think both are too small. to be honest. And Valentina's just, God, she's such a great counter striker. Like, I just think Valentina win, not only because she's probably a better fighter than them, because she is, but she is significantly bigger, and that is a massive factor.
Yeah,
First round starting 4 minutes and 55 seconds for those that want to sync up. Already we see Namajunes on her toes, sort of dancing back and forth, popping the jab out, and Andrade with the chin down, seeking and destroying what she can find.
Yep. Rose is just very quick.
Ooh, good right hand there from Rose.
Yeah.
A good left hand. Rose is active early here. I like it.
And this is what I was saying, and you were saying too, the lateral movement. She's making her miss. It really, if you are relying on your power to win a fight and you're missing consistently, it's just going to drain her.
Facts.
Straight
facts.
So.
Really no giggle there? Damn.
Straight facts.
God, you're focused, I see. Oh,
sorry, bro.
Oh, left hand from Rose Namajunes lands on the inside. I think Andrade's already cut up on the left eye.
Oh, that was a nice counter. Oh, damn. What a shot.
Andrade landed a sneaky shot earlier. Ooh, right hand lands clean on the jaw of Andrade. Namajunes on fire right now. Switches to southpaw. Throws a lead right hand. Oh, 1-2 lands. Namajunes on fire right now, landing combination after combination. Everything landing clean right now.
Man, she's so quick.
Wow. I did not expect this right now, this early.
She's
Look at that
really
footwork. Wow.
Yeah.
Andrade lands a great takedown, but Namajunes defends it with a Kimura attempt. Andrade goes for the high takedown again. The suplex gets it, but Namajunes attacking that arm, looking for an armbar now. She might have it.
Dude, Rose is so badass.
Oh, she got out of it. Wow. What a performance right now from Rose Namajunes.
Dude, just dominant. And the only chance, like, Andrade's just trying to rush forward and see if she can catch her with something. And Rose
takedown from Rose Namajunes. Good takedown. Andrade gets back up, though. And you're right, Andrade's missing everything right now.
Yep.
Wow. Only 2.5.
Swinging.
We still have a half a round left. And Namajunes has been doing a lot. Good thing she has great cardio.
That second and third round for Andrade, by the third round, she's gonna be moving slow if she continues to catch air the whole time. I mean, it's just gonna be. That's where Rose will probably be able to finish her. But Rose looks amazing at the first of this fight.
I can't believe this, honestly. Like, this is... I shouldn't be, though. I really shouldn't be, because Jacek had probably her best title defense against Andrade. There's a level of striking technique that Andrade just does not have.
Yeah.
She does not have a well of striking information and technique to go back to, and that's her problem. Look, she's chasing Namajunes. She's not cutting off the cage at all. She's chasing her down. Namajunes is getting out of there, landing whatever she wants clean. This is just a fantastic performance.
And Rose moves so well.
Oh, knee lands, hurts Andrade. Andrade's significantly hurt right now. A minute left. Namajunes has her on the ground.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Come on, Rose.
Rose is trying to get to side control right now. Look to lock up a submission. Lands a good left hook on the ground. Locking up a... No, she doesn't have it.
Oh, nice shot.
Ooh. Lands the step-in knee on the jaw of Andrade as they break on the clinch. Wow.
Oh. Rose's striking is just fucking on point this first round. It's like everything is connecting.
About 30 seconds left in the round.
See what we got here.
Ooh, good right hand from Andrade. Probably the best punch of the round for her.
Yep.
Ooh, good combination there from Andrade on the inside, but they're both throwing. Damn, I think Namajunes got the better of it, though, but that was close.
Oh, nice left by Namajunes. Oh, and the knee out of the break and another left.
Wow.
Well, she almost got a head kick there, too.
Round is about to end.
What a
round is
great
over.
round.
Clear 10-9 for Rose Namajunes, but wow.
And, Jay, this is why you stayed up for a female fight. Look at that.
Wow. That was impressive. There's a cut on the eyelid of Jessica Andrade on her top eyelid on the left eye. It's a pretty big cut. That's going to give her issues as this fight goes on.
Yep. Wow. That was from the step back counter, right? When, like, early in the round?
I don't know when that was. That was early, though. It was early. There's one of those right hands.
Man. Rose's defense on these takedowns was really good, too.
And that knee did significantly hurt her. Landed flush on the jaw of Andrade.
Oh, I thought it landed lower, but, man, that was right on the jaw. Yeah. I thought that landed more
I thought we were going to see a replay and it wasn't going to land.
like
and it was going to be off balance, you know? I'm glad we were right. Round 2 starting.
God.
Let's see if Rose just carries over from the first round and just starts unloading. And ooh, good jab. Andrade's trying to land these leg kicks and try to slow down Namajunes. That is a good strategy.
Yeah. And Rose's leg's already red right on the thigh, like right above the knee. So she's taking a couple of them.
Andrade's throwing a lot of hooks right now early, but all these are missing. Namajunes is getting a little bit careless, though, when she's disengaging. Jay's with
that almost hit right
with
there.
a shocked face emoji saying that round was beautiful. Yes, it was, Jay. Yes, it was.
Namajunes just slipped a hook, and it was badass. But Andrade,
good combination there from Andrade. Probably the best combination. Chasing Namajunes. Oh!
Her range is getting closer, you can tell, because she barely missed a hook a second ago, too. She's
good right straight from Namajunes. Good double jabs. God damn. Great fight.
Straight on the nose. Oh.
God, the footwork of Rose Namajunes is something else.
She's just never in one spot. I love it. She just constantly kind of bobs back and forth, and she's what's good is like what I like is she moves one way and then comes right back to strike, and she's got him off enough. Yeah,
off the opposite direction instantly.
Absolutely. Yep.
Ooh, good left hook there from Andrade.
That was awesome.
That left hook is getting closer and closer, man.
Yep. And she's just really rushing, trying to rush her down against a cage to close that distance. But Rose is...
The boxing of Rose Namajunes is something else right now.
Rose has to continue moving laterally, though, and not straight back, because she's starting to pull back out of those engagements. And
I don't have that much of an issue because she's so much faster. My issue is more is that she'll throw a combination and she'll stay there.
Yeah.
She'll stay in mid-range. There's moments where she freezes. And Andrade needs to time some of those moments a little bit better.
The problem is, like, Rose is so accurate that she's connecting with all that stuff, and looks like it's a little hard for Andrade to really get anything going because she's catching punches.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Rose Namajunes is out. Andrade suplex knocked out Rose Namajunes. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Wow. Namajunes was on her way to a career-defining best performance. And Andrade lifts her up and slams her down and knocks her out. Oh
God.
my God.
I can't believe that. Rose was like so comfortable in those moments too, and she just got wrecked.
Oh my gosh. That is one of the most shocking knockouts and comeback knockouts in recent memory. Andrade is crying in the center of
Damn.
the cage. Wow. Replay right now. Lifts her up. Oh, down right on her head. She's out. She's out cold.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Rose couldn't get her leg. She tried to get her leg in to hook, but she just couldn't catch it. Man, she is so powerful.
Oh, God. God, that knockout in her neck. Oh, my gosh. I hope she's okay.
Shit.
Call in 323-870-4051. Press 1 to get in the queue. Skype, Mixed Combat Radio. Wow. 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 Jessica
Man.
fucking Andrade. And
That
the
was
new
wild.
Namajunes goes and hugs them. She looks good right now. She looks actually pretty good right now, in all things considered. Wow. Jason, that's
wild,
some
man.
Kevin Randleman Fedor shit. Yes, that is. Instead, this time, Fedor got knocked the fuck out. Rose did not come back from that. She was out cold.
That was insane. She had a couple of those in the first round that she got out of, and dude, Andrade's she's a monster.
And think about it. Think about it coupled with how impressive Namajunes was, how dominant she was in that entire fight. She hadn't lost a single second of that fight, not a single exchange, not a single moment of that fight. Boom. One moment she got picked up above her head, slammed down, out cold.
That was insane.
I don't know how Namajunes was able to get up and able to just walk around and hug everyone like that afterwards. Oh, my God.
That was crazy.
That was. I want to hear a little bit of Andrade's post-fight interview here. Wow. Something else. I can't believe this happened. Yogi saying who won. Jessica Andrade came back from a huge deficit. She was getting dominated. She suplexed, knocked out Rose Namajunes in devastating knockout of the year fashion. Right, that's knockout of the year, right? Like that's.
Yeah, it happened so quick too.
Like
It's just shit, man.
Wow.
Rose was in full control too. It's not like
Full
another
control.
fight where like the guy in control gets or the girl in control gets the knockout. It's like Rose was dominating every second, like you said before, and then
Again, call
all
in
turned.
323-870-4051. If we have no calls, we'll just head out of here. It's no issue with us, guys. Wow, I'm in shock. Like I need to like decompress what just happened there. That was wow.
So
Like
Rose seems to be at least like highly favored by the UFC. Do you think that she's going to get like the immediate rematch or a rematch for the belt?
I don't want them to because that knockout was something else.
Yeah.
Like that. Go take a tune-up. I know the UFC hates that. I know even probably Rose doesn't want that, but because she was dominant. Like think about it. Like, other than that knockout, she was dominant, and not only dominant, she was beating up Andrade. Like, it wasn't like she was just out fighting her and it was a point fight. No, she was beating her up. She was on point, on fire, highly active, and then boom, in a flash second, knocked out cold.
Yeah, man, that.
I mean, I think go fight a Felice Herring, somebody like that. Take a tune-up. Maybe we have like Andrade versus Tatiana Suarez, maybe. Who else is out there right now that's really has some steam behind them? Maybe a Jacek comes back, takes a tune-up. I mean, that could be a rematch in a year. Because I mean, Jacek dominated her. I would be totally in favor of a rematch for that too. Oh, now I'm speaking right now. It seems to be in great spirits.
She's just classy all the time.
Classy interview from what I'm hearing right now. I'm not going to stay on it too long. That was just amazing. Jay has called in. Let's go to Jay. Again, 323-870-4051. Press 1 to get in the queue. International callers, Skype, Mixed Combat Radio. Wow. Jay.
This is the greatest card of all time. I love this card. What the fuck did I just witness? How is Rose not dead?
Dude.
If that was me, who got it? If that was any of us against a person relative to our side, I could honestly tell you I'd be dead right now.
Man, I'm telling you. You saw her neck, man. It looked like she bent her in half.
And she got up, gave everyone a hug after that, and did a classy post-fight saying, hey, it was great that we got to do this fight in Brazil, so none of you Brazilian fans had to travel. Took the pressure off my back. That was the first thing she said with a smile. Who does that? Rose is inhuman.
That's the definition of thug. I don't know if I'm even close to that tough. That's some next level shit. I don't know who's pound for pound stronger than Jessica Andrade. Male or female. Who's picking up women like she does this to everybody. Every fight she's in, she just picks up people effortlessly.
The only equivalent would probably be Yoel Romero.
Yeah, but like on a single leg that effortless, I don't see Yoel picking up Weidman and Whitaker. Like I don't know.
No, you're right.
Man.
No, you're right. You're right.
Like she flips everybody. That like Andrade literally single legs, like and Daniel Cormier flips every single girl that she steps in the octagon with. And this was no exception. I thought that Kimura position, I thought that was a smart idea because it's a risk for Andrade to stay committed to the single leg with the Kimura there. But it didn't do shit. Oh my god. That's insane. Who else is there for her? Who do you think is going to be next for Andrade?
I don't know. Let me look up the division really fast right now. I said Tatiana Suarez because she's gaining some steam as a prospect, but there's no really big fight that's on my mind that's like made ready.
There's no guarantee.
Yeah, there's no like number one contender waiting right there. There's no like Kobe Covington for Kamaru Usman scenario that I can remember. Let me pull up the division right now. Yeah, Tatiana Suarez is ranked number 3 behind Jacek and Andrade. That makes sense. Michelle Waterson just picked up a win. I'm okay with that. Give her sort of her just due as being a veteran.
No. You want to see Michelle and Jessica?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You want in the octagon?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Michelle loses. I mean, we all know that. But Michelle's like, she's a pioneer. She's a pioneer. Like, if she wants a title shot, I'm all in favor of her getting a title shot.
Sugar dropped on her head, too.
I know. I'm just saying, like, in terms of name value and that's been winning, she's it. Like, the only other person is really Zhang, who just beat Tisha Torres, but has no name value. Tatiana Suarez, who's a great prospect, great contender, but has really no name value. Michelle Waterson's probably the easy pick, to be honest. From a money-making perspective, from a headline, hey, we got to put Andrade versus a name as a headliner, I think Waterson would be that B-side.
Here's the thing, though. Zhang and Andrade would be a hell of a fight.
Which one?
Zhang.
Oh, yeah. Zhang versus Andrade. That would be an insane fight. Zhang is an athlete and powerful. She outmuscled Tisha Torres.
Yeah. That's a fight.
But it's too soon.
Isn't she undefeated? She has a crazy record, right? Like 20-1 or something.
He's something like that. I think she's undefeated, actually. I think Zhang is like 23-0, something like that.
But yeah, she doesn't have the name though to start. I can't lie, I never thought about it like that. But Waterson with the karate hottie, like she has the popularity. So I would hate that.
And plus, like, she's like I'm trying to think of an example, but she's that like old veteran that's never gotten a UFC title shot that you want to give her one. She's Michael Bisping. Like, just give her one, man. She deserves it. She's on a little win streak right now. There's no clear number one contender. I think it makes sense. And then if I'm the UFC, I put Tatiana Suarez versus Really Zhang as a number one contender fight.
I like that. I agree with that.
Let me play matchmaker some more here, because I got two good fights here. Because Namajunes and Jacek need tune-ups. Jacek just lost to Valentina Shevchenko, obviously. Namajunes got knocked out viciously. Namajunes versus Carla Esparza to get some revenge. Esparza, obviously older, long in the tooth, but that was the person to defeat Rose Namajunes for their first strawweight championship. There's storyline there. Jacek, I would have her face Tisha Torres. Both girls coming off a loss. I think they fought before a long time ago. That makes sense to me.
They fought like not even 2 years ago.
It wasn't 2 years ago, was it?
Recently.
It wasn't 2 years ago.
Yeah, not even. Like, probably that. No, it was definitely recently, for sure.
Let me look it up.
I think that was Joanna's first fight back.
I think you're right. From the from the Rose Namajunas loss, I believe.
Yeah, that was the first fight.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You're 100% right. Okay, then change that up. Give her Felice Herring. I'll take that.
I like that. I don't know. I want to see how Rose is going to come back from this, because real shit, if I got knocked out like that by a takedown, I'd have PTSD to go back on the wrestling mat. I'm not touching the wrestling mat for a good fucking couple months. Fuck that. Fucking break my neck. That's crazy.
Well, I think she has to think about if she gets a rematch or if she goes for the rematch.
No, she shouldn't get the rematch.
Yeah. No, I understand, but later down the road, like let's say sometime, she was way too comfortable getting picked up like that in the first round.
I don't think that's look, I think there's nothing she could have done to avoid that. Like, let's just be honest, she won every second of that fight. She got picked up in the first round. She was able to avoid it. You know, like, shit happens. You know, like, that's I don't necessarily think it's a technical issue or that she got too comfortable in there. She was dominant. Like that's just not the problem.
She got to get her ass in the weight room. That's all it is. She got to take a little. She got to go to Snack Fitness with Conte or whatever it's called. She got to get on that Conte training regimen. You feel me?
Get on that Mikey Garcia diet.
The Willie Monroe diet.
A Mikey Garcia diet. You feel me? You know what I mean? And I just don't know who could take the muscle of Jessica. I think this fight like brings more light to the Joanna fight, and it makes Joanna look even better for what she did against Jessica, because she did it for 5 rounds.
Yes, I agree.
Like, Andrade, she couldn't touch her for 5 straight rounds. He couldn't take her down, and when she did, she couldn't do nothing with it.
I absolutely agree. In hindsight, now that win even looks better.
Yeah.
That's the thing about this styles, because Rose beats Joanna beats. I think that Joanna would do the same. Actually, after watching this, I wouldn't mind watching the rematch between Joanna and Jessica. But I would assume that Joanna does the same thing.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Anything else, Jay?
Oh man, nah, man, that was a good fight. That was a good. The first round was good. I was writing in the chat that like she looked like maybe it's just I'm coming off of watching it fresh, so emotionally I'm looking at it at a higher level. But that first round was beautiful. It looked DJ-esque.
It did.
The way she was switching stances, the way she was, the creativity, the Kimura to try to stop the takedown. It looked good.
Absolutely agree.
But you can only do so much for so long.
Thank you for the call, Jay.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, thanks for all the calls, man. It was
Yeah,
fun
man.
to have someone interact on one of the shows here.
Appreciate it, man. And plus, Jay, you've been in the chat for a very long time. Always great when you call in. The very few times you do. We'd love if you do it more, man. But I know if people are busy, they have lives. Completely understand. But Fu, it's late. Let's get out of here. Final thoughts time. What a knockout. What a performance from both, honestly. Like, Rose looked every bit of pound for pound. She got caught. That happens. And she got caught by one of the most devastating, destructive fighters, not only in that division, but in combat sports, period. Rest of the card, not the greatest, but it was still a good card overall. Boxing across the board seems like it's been great, even on the top-ranked card. Can't wait to go watch some of those fights as well. DAZN's Bellator card looked like it was great. MVP got knocked out in dramatic cartoon fashion. Have you seen the knockout?
No, but I'm gonna go watch it.
Just go
Yogi said it's just insane.
Just go on Twitter, man. It's just on Twitter everywhere. It's amazing. But yeah, have a good one. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe. Patreon.com/Mixed Combat Radio. I'm Matt the Hipster Hunter. Matt Hunter, MCR, all platforms. Fu?
Bugatti MCR, all platforms. And it's a rough night for fanboys. Fuck, Aldo, Silva, Rose, Hurd. Man.
Wow. You're right, man.
It's a rough night for fanboys.
Oh, there's a lot of people I was like really a big fan of that lost tonight. It's a tough one, man. That's why I feel so exhausted right now.
Yep.
Peace, everyone.
Are you off your tits? Have you been smoking something?
Stay off the weed!
You piece of shit! I'm gonna fucking kill you! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you!
That's stupid! Use your common sense!
Hey, pussy, are you still there?